Hey Mustangs, welcome to this Wednesday edition of the Daily Update. I'm Grace Lawrence. Let's get to the news. Strong storms roll through central Texas, injuring nearly 24 people. That tops today's Mustang Minute. 23 people are injured after severe storms roll through parts of central Texas. Weather experts say a tornado hit downtown Salado in Bell County, destroying several buildings there, while another tornado touched down in Williamson County, just north of Austin. Golf ball-sized hail and strong winds damaged buildings, uprooted trees, and downed power lines. One homeowner found a piece of hail that measured more than 5 inches in diameter. Officials say it will take several days to clean up the debris from the storm. The manhunt finally comes to an end in the search for the suspect who allegedly opened fire on a New York subway train. New York police arrested 62-year-old Frank R. James, the man they now call a suspect in the incident where 10 people were shot. Investigators found materials at the scene and linked the gun found to James, as well as a gas mask and his eBay purchase history. The search for this criminal may be over, but the healing for those traumatized in the incident has only just begun. If you're planning on traveling by plane, train, or bus, you'll need to keep that mask handy. The federal transportation mask mandate will remain in effect for another 15 days until May 3rd. This pertains to airports and federal buildings as well. They're saying that this extra time with the mandate will give decision makers a chance to gather more information on the BA2 variant. The mandate was supposed to be lifted next Monday, but it will remain for a few more weeks. Comedian Gilbert Gottfried passes away at age 67 after a long-time illness. Gottfried debuted as a cast member on Saturday Night Live in the 80s, but his career really kicked off in the 90s when he appeared in a voice role on Family Guy and as a contestant on reality TV shows. He is known for his grating voice, blue sense of humor, and making people laugh when laughter didn't come easily. He leaves behind a wife and 2 children. And that's your Mustang Minute.
Recognize these poles? These are just a few of over 60 emergency blue light cell phone poles on SMU's campus.
If a student pushes the button on the to call button on the blue light phone, it immediately goes to our dispatch center. Dispatch immediately it alerts them to what blue light phone was the button was pushed at, so they send officers to that phone. Even if nothing's said, just the button is pushed, they'll go to that location.
The poles are strategically placed so that a blue light can be seen from every point on campus.
I think the SMU Campus Police Department does a really good job of always making sure we're really safe, but just in case they would ever need a little backup, we have the emergency poles.
If one person is helped by them, then they've done their job.
For more information, call the SMU Police Department at the number on your screen.
Hi Mustangs, I'm Grace Lawrence here with your 5-day forecast. On Wednesday, there will be a high of 79 and a low of 49. Thursday brings sun with a high of 78 and low of 56. On Friday, which is Good Friday and the beginning of Passover, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 83 and a low of 69. Saturday is full of clouds with a chance of rain and a high of 82 and a low of 63. Sunday will have morning thunderstorms with a high around 80 and lows in the mid-50s. That's your 5-day weather forecast. For SMU TV, I'm Grace Lawrence.
The Katy Trail is owned by the City of Dallas, but private donations to an organization called Friends of the Katy Trail is what keeps the local landmark in peak condition.
For me, it's just a really neat green space for Dallas. I don't think there's any place like it anywhere else around the city.
These donations help maintain the paths and provide lighting, signage, benches, and fountains, as well as hire Dallas bike officers for security.
And it's the closest thing to nature in Dallas. I think it's really nice. It's flat.
Volunteers raise around $900,000 every year to maintain this historical site, which was originally the MKT railroad line.
I think it really gets people out there, and people are more prone to go exercise, to go walk their dogs, go walk instead of using a vehicle.
To keep the Katy Trail clean, safe, and beautiful, please visit katytraildallas.org for more information.
We have good news for campers and anyone planning to take in the fresh springtime air this month. In honor of Park Week next week, all national parks are waiving their entrance fees on Saturday, April 16th. The National Park Foundation says this celebratory week is a great way to give people a chance to discover the great outdoors. Camping fees are still in effect for those planning on staying in the parks overnight. But this isn't your last chance if you're a little late to hear about it. There are 3 other free national park days later this year. Well, that's all we have for you Mustangs. Remember, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SMU Television and follow us on Twitter at SMUTV. If you have any story ideas, shoot us an email, smutv@smu.edu. Thanks for watching this Wednesday edition of the Daily Update. Tune in Thursday for more news from the Hilltop. Until then, have a great day and pony up.
SMU TV and the Division of Journalism want to thank our underwriters, North Park Center in Dallas, Javier's Gourmet Mexicano on Cole Avenue, and Advance ER off West Lovers Lane. We appreciate your support of student media.